Hello Insiders! This episode is for all of you creators who make content of multiple types. Long videos, shorts, live streams, posts, the whole deal. So we're here today to talk about a change that we're making to analytics to help you understand and compare your performance of multiple content types. I'm Mimi, a designer on YouTube Analytics.
And I'm Patricia, a product manager also in analytics. Awesome, let's dive in. Today we're going to tell you what is happening in analytics, why it's happening, and answer some commonly asked questions about these changes. Mimi, what's happening?
So after this change, what you'll notice is that the reach and engagement tabs that you're used to seeing on your channel level analytics are going to be gone. But they're going to be replaced by a new tab called Content. So Content is going to be a merged home where you will be able to follow up on the performance of your different content types, but also compare across them.
When you click on the Content tab, you'll see several chips that you can click on and explore your content and your metrics specific for every individual type. So for example, you'll see a videos chip if you're creating long form videos and a shorts chip if you're creating short videos. If you're not doing any of those, then you won't see the corresponding chips. And also, as soon as you try out a new format, like let's say you decide you want to try out a live stream, then the live chip will appear. And the content and the metrics are tailored for that specific format that you were particularly interested in. You'll also see an all chip, which is really about being able to compare across the different types of formats and trying to understand what formats work best for your channel.
Okay, so when will this be available?
This is rolling out in the next couple of weeks to all creators. And it will be available both on the Studio mobile app, Android and iOS, as well as on Studio desktop at the same time. Why are we making these changes, Mimi?
So, of course, we're not making it just for fun because we like to move things around. We've gotten a lot of feedback. And on the Creator Insider channel 2, we've heard a lot of feedback, especially from shorts creators, asking to be able to separate analytics, to be able to follow up on the different content types more individually. So we're introducing that and also adding the opportunity to compare a little bit.
One thing that's important to note is that we are not removing any data. However, there are some reports that you might have been used to finding in the reach and engagement tabs that are now in other places. For example, traffic sources used to be on the reach tab, and now you'll see traffic sources across your different formats. So for example, on the video chip, you'll be able to understand specifically how viewers are finding your long form videos. On the shorts tab, how viewers are finding your shorts videos, and the same thing for the rest of formats. So it might take a little bit of time to get used to these new changes, but we hope that this is for the best and really help you understand what is working best on your channel and what formats are working best on your channel. So what are some commonly asked questions about these changes?
Yes, so one comment that we've gotten a lot while testing is, what if I want to see more metrics? What about watch time, for example, by content type?
Yeah, it's really hard to make a selection of metrics for every specific content type, so we can't include all metrics in all the places. However, if you want to see watch time by content type, you can, for example, on desktop, go to the top right corner and click on the advanced mode button, and there you will be able to filter metrics by content type so that you can, for example, see the watch time on your live streams as well.
Okay. Another question might be, why am I not seeing all the chips?
Yeah, like I mentioned before, the chips really appear when your channel actually has content of these types. So if you're not creating live streams, you won't see the live streams chip. And we'll also have some dynamic logic to show you the view that we think is most relevant to your channel. So for example, if you mainly make videos and you only have one live stream, we'll show you the videos chip as default.
Okay, another thing creators might notice while using this is that when I change the date range and the date picker, I suddenly don't see as much historical data as I'm used to.
Yeah, that's right.
Why is that?
So the metrics filtered by content type are only available up to a certain point. If you want to see all of history for your metrics like you used to, you can, in desktop, just remove the filter for content type and you will see views for all of history. Or on mobile, you can click the button that allows you to see total views.
Okay, so that's the data that always has been there.
Yep.
It's not going away. Yeah.
No data is going away.
Okay. So one last question. We're removing the reach and engagement tab on channel level, but why am I still seeing it on video level?
That's right. The changes that we talked about are only on channel level analytics. On video level analytics, we have not made any changes. However, we are looking for ways to make video analytics more specific to the actual format of that content. So a live stream should have different metrics and a different view than a long form video. And yeah, we're really interested in hearing your feedback as to what kinds of specific video metrics you would be interested in for every content type.
Yeah, and that's it. If you have comments or questions about other things relating to this change, please leave a comment below.
Yeah, keep it real. Bye.